What's up, collectors? It's your man Fatal. And of course, today is Cool Nerds Friday, so you know who here with me. My fun uncle, Chris. Redeemer 23 Collectibles. What's going on, Chris?
What up? What's up, nephew?
Nothing much, man. So you ready to get into this today? So
Oh,
today
I'm ready.
we're gonna talk about a few things, man. We don't normally come on this early, but we decided to do something a little different since both of us was off, and I'm working overtime the next 3 days. So, um, yeah, it's the way it go. We are we have reached our 300 subscriber mark. So, as promised, you'll be getting one of these free, brand new sideshow S's that are gonna be coming to you Monday. Somebody's going to win that. So you have to one, be subscribed to the channel, and you have to be on that live stream, which will be 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. So yeah, we are very happy to bring that to you. I like to give away stuff. It's cool to me. Uh, you know, taking care of our fellow collectors who tune in to take time out of
Too
their
good.
busy schedules to tune in with us. And the next giveaway will be at 500. You know, I'm not that big of a channel right now, but I am kind of happy about that 300 subscriber, milestone. And hopefully, before the mid next year, I can get to 1,000. That's like that first real big goal, and I think we on our way. I'm hoping that I'm bringing you guys good enough content that'll keep your interest peaked and share our love for statue collecting, pop culture, movie reviews, cosplay, and all that good stuff. And every time we get a lot of comments, that makes me happy. It makes everything fun, man. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today we're going to be discussing some hauls, toy hauls. See, I don't just do statue collecting. Neither does my uncle. He's more of a hot toy collector, and I've delved into the statues. But we both still collect a bunch of other stuff like pops, Funko Pops, McFarlane toys, all of that, man, and comic books, all of that, art
Yeah.
prints, and today we're going to share a lot of stuff that we got on our hauls over the last couple weeks. So that's what this show is about mostly. I'm going to be showing you some display options that I'm thinking about pretty soon, and a new statue that just was released today. So what's up, Unc? What's been going on with you?
None much. Just been working hard and more than that, working hard on my studying for the gospel and just been out there just grinding and getting this toy haul together.
Yeah, we got Dennis Perez and Benny Vogel in the chat. I appreciate that, Benny.
What's up, Dennis?
Benny, thanks
What's
for
up,
the shout
Benny?
out for that 300. Yeah, we happy about that.
Yes.
Uh, Dennis said, "What's up? Let's go, To." Unc.
¿Qué
Yeah,
pasó?
yeah, I know some Spanish a little bit, a little bit. So, without further ado, let me pull up a new statue real quick.
Oh, here we
Uh,
go.
that was just released this morning, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit before we get into showing off some of the stuff that we've purchased. So hold on, real quizzic, and I'm gonna load this up. All right, there we go. There we go, ladies and gents.
That is dope.
Dwayne Johnson. This is the Black Adam on Throne by Queen Studios. It's coming in at about $900, and I think this probably is coming to my cave. There's about I think 500 some odd is the ES. I didn't look at it quite closely enough, but I think like 560 or something like that.
That
But
is
I think
awesome.
it's awesome, man. This is an awesome, awesome statue. I mean, definitely the likeness is there, and Queen hadn't is not getting to the silicone on these, but when you look at this, I mean, it looks like it's done just as well as any silicone sculpt. And I'm gonna try to get a close up of his hand because when you see these fingernails, now I know this is screen render, like the prototype probably,
Hmm.
and but I think with Queen, I think we can count on them giving us this quality that we see in here, man. But look at this, look at this throne, man. And this is a broken piece. Yeah, of course, the throne was at the bottom of a statue, and this is what remains of it. But look at the detail, man. The stonework is very detailed, and it looks, very realistic. What you think about it?
It's beautiful. Every part of it. The details on the side. I love the intricacies that they put the detail, the shadowing, the way they make it just look, the realism of how they painted it for it to look like actual stone, and the statue in itself of the rock, the amazing attention to detail, down to facial, any facial marks on its face. It's a beautiful piece. It is a beautiful piece. Is this a one? Is this a 1/3 scale?
This is a quarter scale. Yeah. So if
Quarter
this was a
scale.
third scale, you wouldn't be getting it in the 900. Um, we got Casa Gemini in the building. What's up, Kizash?
What up,
Yeah.
Cash?
Benny say, hey, you got the Infinity Studio Affleck bus coming in, right? Uh, I have it in already, Benny. I just
Yeah.
haven't unboxed it. So I'm kind of trying to wait till I get close to that 500 to unbox that because I don't have anywhere to put them until I start getting these displays together. But I'm gonna show you some displays that I'm thinking about adding to the cave soon. But yeah, man, I think this one here is very very done very well. The the
Beautiful.
suit the suit is dope. And speaking of that suit, this is all Dwayne Johnson's anatomy inside of this suit. There's no padding, and this dude didn't want any padding. I actually believe they were saying that there was some padding, and he was like, "Nah, this looks goofy." Uh,
Yeah. He
the
turned it down. He told him to that he didn't want to wear. He's like, no. And what specifically the studio ended up doing, trashing that suit and making them the same similar suit, but it's just a skin suit. That's it.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, dude. This dude, I don't know if The Rock, speculations of using steroids and all of that, but at the end of the day, this is a dude over 50 years old. And even if you take steroids, you still got to put in the work. I don't know if he's on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what people speculate. But uh, he doesn't seem like a guy that got any health issues. And I think his head size has pretty much always been the way it is. So I don't, you know, there's a lot
I
of guys
mean,
out here that are natural and freaks of nature. His father was a big guy, and it's in his bloodline. And I just think, when he first started wrestling, he was a really big dude. He played football, and then you get cut. I body built, and I'm about to start a journey actually. Starting after tonight, my wife and I going out to dinner, but I'm going no sugar. I'm gonna go no sugar for a whole month. And uh, I was watching a video of my wife last night, and the guy, it was a doctor. He's got 8.7 million subscribers, and he was saying if you go no sugar in 2 weeks, you could lose like around 13 pounds without doing anything extra, and you'll see differences in your midsection and in your face. So when you are a big person and then you lean out, you're gonna look bigger on camera because you're more defined. So
Right.
like his look is, I think it's achievable with hard work and dedication and a very strict diet. So I'm not gonna say he on steroids. I'm just gonna say this is a dude that's obsessed with the gym. You know, it may be some things, some supplements that he take to give him the energy to keep pushing, but I don't always like to say people are using steroids. You know what I mean? Um,
I'm not gonna speculate either way. But all I gotta say, he does look good for his age, and more power to him for that.
yeah, and if you think about it, some of the bodybuilders that we know are on steroids,
Yeah.
and they're on stage, they are way bigger than The Rock, but then they look
Mhm.
terrible, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And they
Well,
start getting
sometimes
those
too
big
much is too.
guts.
I think I'm not a now. This is not a public service announcement. I'm not encouraging steroids in any way, shape, or form because I don't use steroids myself. Never did. I played football and never did. But with that being said, I've known close friends that have used it, and I know people that haven't. Now, it's like this. If the way I see it, in one sense, if you moderately take it and this and that, then I guess it's all right for them. It doesn't make you look so obscene or whatever. But if now those certain bodybuilders, like we're talking about, like that are massively huge and all that, they've been taking it probably for like 10 plus years, and that's just crazy to me. But either way, like I said, I like me, I'm not a fan of it. I just believe that you put in the hard work, and just put in the hard work in the gym and just do what you got to
Yeah,
do and carry on with your own strength. I don't believe in dependability upon a drug.
yeah. And I don't, and I think when I see The Rock's workouts, man, like this dude has shared some of his workouts where he's vomiting. You know, like he pushes himself to a limit. And
Yeah.
especially when you've been working out for a long time, though, muscle memory is something else, man. Like Michael B. Jordan is there where he's got this lean muscle mass and he can tone down for like a movie. Like when he did the movie where he was a lawyer, he didn't look nothing like he did as Killmonger, but you can do that. Like myself, I've already built enough muscle equity. So like one day I might share some pictures on the channel because I mean I did this bodybuilding thing on just a regular level, not to compete. And I was asked to compete, and I just didn't want to do that. But um, I think The Rock is just a dedicated, highly motivated cat, man.
Yeah.
And when you making this kind of money, it motivates you even more to get in that gym. Because if you told me that I can play a role, like right now, let's say film producer came to me and said that we want to cast you in a movie with DC, but we need you to be at about 9% body fat, 7 to 9% body fat. Guess what?
Hmm.
And guess what's gonna happen? In 3 months, I'm gonna be there. I can
Yep.
guarantee you. Because if they tell me we're gonna pay you X amount of dollars, but you gotta look like this, you gotta get to this, I'm gonna get there. I'm at about 2 solid right now, and I probably most people don't think I'm 200 pounds, but I can get down to 170 in 3 months with no problem because I've trained before. So it's believable to me. But haters gonna hate. But I just think The Rock being the biggest star in the world right now, he's just dedicated, man. Hey, look at this. Look at these boots and look at the hand and the fingernails, bro, and the veins in the
That is,
hand.
man. Even when you look at the fingernails and something, let me zoom in my camera right here. Um, wow, bruh,
Yeah,
the veins. I mean, it looks like he even on his knuckles, it looks like he's done battle with it. It's just
These
that's great
fingernails are
attention.
crazy though. Like,
Yeah,
and
because you
I
see
think
them
that's about the
like
most
ours.
close
You
up I
see the
can get.
little lining, the white lining of the nails, and that's crazy.
Yeah, hold on, let me go back to it. My bad. I was trying to see if I can get another picture of the hands close up, but man, them nails, from what I'm seeing, are ridiculous, man. Like this
Even
is
his wrist
very
gauntlets,
good.
man. Look at the detail of the wrist gauntlets, man.
Yeah, it's done well, man. Queen been knocking stuff out the park. The only thing that I'm not happy with Queen right now is that Thor bus, but that's a whole nother issue. But overall, Queen been killing it, and I'm digging this. I mean, his hands off the chain, and I'm just praying that this prototype, what we seeing in these pictures, is
It's
what
what
we're
you're
gonna
gonna
get.
get. Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
for $900, yeah, I think it's an unbeatable price right now. Queen is killing the market. Now, Sideshow is giving us the best prices on quarter scales, but that's more comic based. For a
Hmm.
statue to look like this, and all the other line of like the Marvel characters that they're doing
Right.
is man, is amazing. So yeah, that's that for him. So we're gonna move into the next thing, and we're gonna show some displays here. So this is an idea that I'm thinking about for like the middle. This is just an example, right? And I'm just gonna repurpose some stuff I already got. So right now, as you know, I got a lot of Besta and Kallax shelving from IKEA. So
Hmm.
in the middle of my room, I've already made a table out of the Kallax, and I it's 16 feet long right now. Right, this is just an example, a render, and I could take the shorter Bestas and put them on either side, and then take two of them and put them on top and create like this stairway type of and those are like 15 inches high, and then like
Okay.
put bus at top, and then maybe third scale on one level, and then fourth scale on another level, maybe, or even just third bus. And so this is an idea I'm thinking about doing for the middle of my basement. So that's just like an example of an idea that I have for the middle of my basement. Now, I saw this, and Chris, the BSC, shared this months ago with a guy who built this, right? And he said he wasn't a carpenter or anything. So this is a two-tier system. So I'm not sure how tall the back one is, but the bottom was pretty low, and I would assume about 15 inches from the ground. And then from the top of that to the top of this is probably like 30 inches, maybe, or 30 something
Okay.
inches. So I'm assuming that back one is probably like 45 inches from the ground, roughly. So it gives it a two-tier look. And he
Hmm.
built this, out of the two by fours in his basement behind his theater seats, right? So this is just another angle, and this shows the process. So then you get the board over it, and pretty much you just using the nail gun to nail those to your two by fours, and then he adding like wainscoting, whatever they call it, wainscoting, and then start painting it, right? And you get this two-tier system, and this was like the finished product with all his statues on it. So this is something like that I was thinking about for the area that you actually see me sitting in, because I have theater seats in front of me, and I can do this similar thing right behind, and then I would move my this table into an office room, and I would stream from there, or I would stream in front of this just chilling, but I have an office that used to be a laundry room that I want to turn into where I do all my filming, and all of that. But I'm digging this look, man. What you think
That is,
about this?
yeah, yeah. That is really cool. I mean, that's very creative, man. I mean, if you got the time to do it, I mean, that's very creative, and hey, I mean, it saves you on money. You just go buy the wood, hook it up, sand it down. I mean,
And I got a
takes
carpenter
time,
that
but
that
it's nice.
already will help me. I don't want to go too much custom stuff in my
Okay.
basement, but
All right.
I could essentially do this with garage shelving as well. I can do this with garage shelving. Now, Chris, the Batman statue collector, he did the garage shelving tiered system in his basement. Um, that's where that white shelving that he has, where he has the like the Bane and all of those 1/3s, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Now, I think the ceilings in that room that he has is roughly 8, maybe 9. I'm not sure feet.
Hmm.
So I will have to adjust because my basement ceilings are 7 feet. So my
Hmm.
bottom shelf would have to be essentially maybe I would do 7 inches tall. So I wouldn't do a very tall first shelf, right? That
Okay.
way I'll have the room to have these displayed properly, right? So they'll they'll meet up maybe with the ceiling or a little bit lower. And then I may have it spaced out enough where I can do a CGC comic adjacent to each statue behind them. That's kind of like a vision that I have. And then on the second level, the same thing, and have a CGC comic book graded, adjacent to it behind it. And you can use command strips, and those things are going to hold those just fine. Because I want to put some of my artwork up, and I got so
Hmm.
much of it. Now, if I don't do that art behind it, I'll just make the shelving wide enough where I can do the CGC comic in front of it,
Okay.
or you know what I'm saying, like on the stand, because they got
Yeah.
some nice display stands for those CGC comics. So Dennis said that's the guy who did it is Vincent Edwards. I think that's how you say his name, the last name,
Yeah,
and he
that's
can
what he
send.
said. Vincent Edwards. He said he could send you the video.
Yeah, so that's something that I'm considering, man. I really like this type of display. Of course, it would save more space if, say, that bottom shelf was open and then you had
Hmm.
statues in it. But it's something about having them on a tier system where the statue is all alone and it's not covered by anything and it's out. Like I like that, some people like their stuff behind glass. I think a combination of the two. But with statues, to me, they're easier to dust off than hot toys. So for me, preferably, I would like hot toys to be
True.
inside of glass, and I would
Right.
like statues to be outside because statues, and this is where you come into sculpted versus fabric capes and things of that nature. So
Right.
when you display things on the outside, you would probably preferably like to have like a cape that's sculpted, but
Hmm.
there's ways, if you want to clean your cape and you could just get like vacuums, but you just gotta be very, very careful when you do it.
Or
But
the air can aerosol
yeah,
spray can. Yeah.
but that's good for I would say that's more good for uh polystone too. Because usually people use that for computers and stuff, keys and all
Yeah.
that hard surfaces, not fabrics, so to speak. So with fabric, you might have to vacuum it, I think. So you have to be careful. But I think hot toys, things of that nature should be inside of glass, but I prefer statues and stuff like that to be outside of glass. And some
Hmm.
people like everything to be on inside to keep dust and keep kids from touching it. So, but here's another angle. And I just think this looks really dope, man. And because and then this Superman statue, I have the black version that I gotta unbox. Phoenix, I got your 2 capes in this week, man. So I'm gonna do an unboxing and hopefully have Phoenix on the show so we can talk about his capes and with my the black version of this Hush. I think this statue is about 42, 43 inches tall. So look how
Hmm.
much taller it is than the other 1/3. So a display like this gives you this great option where you can display this and give it its justice. No pun intended. But um so this is my basement when it's empty. So this is just part of my basement. This wall to the far back is actually the wall I'm against right now. So that's the wall that's behind me to the left of this door. That is my where my HVAC and hot water tank and stuff is in this closet. But I have room in there to store stuff as well. And then the other wall is about 24 feet to when you come into my basement to that back wall. So it's about 24, 25 feet long on that
Yeah.
side, on both sides. But and then it's just another picture of it. So I have plenty of space to work with. that bulkhead is painted blue right now. So it's a little different. And this back wall is painted black, as you guys see. So I have space to really do some nice things. My only regret is, man, I wish that I would have done this um before. When I moved in the house, I wish I would have put my displays up, man. And then I could have came in and strategically placed everything. So when I do this, I'm gonna have to move stuff to one side of the basement, get that in order. And the same side where I sit at with the larger back wall is where my theater seats face. They face the opposite direction. My screen is actually mounted to the wall underneath the stairs when you come down to the basement. I was thinking about getting rid of my theater seats, but I still want this to be a man cave where I can come down, watch sports, um, and hang out with some of my friends and things of that nature. So I want to keep my theater seats, and I have three rows of two. So, and I've had them for I think 12 years now, and they're in great
Mhm.
condition. So I think I'm gonna keep those and then work with it. Of course, I could make this like a museum, but under the bulkhead is where I want to do that tier system. So it'll bleed on out on both sides of that, and then I'll get the under the bulkhead is where I'm gonna use some lighting, and then I'm gonna get these poles framed out. So I'll have it where um, I can run the cables along and then plug them up into a socket. So I got some nice lighting, and it's got a hand wave thing where I just have to put my hand up against it and turn on the lighting, and then above the statue it'll be well lit because this is a dark spot in my basement is in the middle because there's no lighting on the bulkhead. So those are the ideas that I'm having in my head. Let me go back. So here's some garage shelving, man. And it don't look like it, but this looks awesome to me. If you do this garage shelving, right, you can come up with some great things. And one thing about the garage shelving, you can mount the lights right at that top and
Yep.
it's gonna light that up. So here, this is an option that looks good. It looks similar to module cases, and this is what makes like these decisions difficult because once you see you have one idea, you look at this and you like, man, it's dope too, right? And instead of a tier system, if you did this, a smaller, like look at the right side, right, and you do just the shorter, and do the one shelf, and then you can do statues on top. I saw this on Aiden Martinez uh, page, or you can just go full cube. And man, so many options out here. I probably would never buy module cases because I think they're too expensive and it take too much time to get them. If you're a little handy, you get the acrylic sheets. You can buy them at Home Depot. You get the magnetic tape. You put that right in front of this, and now they got garage shelving without all those holes in it, man. So, man, look at this room. Now, these ceilings are probably 8 feet, I would assume, because I'm thinking these are 6 feet tall garage shelves. And then here's a view from this angle. So these are 1/3, and I got this katana, and look how clean this looks.
Yep. Looks really good.
That look clean. So this is an option for one side of my basement as well, where they got 1/3 at the bottom. So you have to. These are definitely garage shelves because you can tell by the holes in them on the other side. So I would want to know how tall are these, but look, these fit in there very well. Now they look like it looks custom at the bottom, but this is just some real you know, they they just did a good job at laying down if this is tape on the outside, but this is a very clean look. And this is an idea. See, I already have it. One side of my basement is already similar to this. However, they're bestas. And you only can fit some quarter scales in the besta and
Correct.
inside because they're like 25 inches of space height wise. With these garage sales, these are 30. 1 inch statues at least. And you see with the lighting, you can see everything, So this looks good too. And it takes up less space than the tiered system, you know. So those are some options, man. And it's not easy to make these decisions, man. This is some of Aiden's stuff, and he got some nice displays. And then I like this. The white paneling off the black. You see how clean that look? I,
Yeah.
I'm I'm thinking that this is not XM, but this is similar to XM Studios, the way that their displays look in their official studio.
Hmm.
You see how that white backdrop looks. So if I were to go with the garage shelves, I would want the white background of paneling.
That way you could see more of the statue itself, like the silhouette and everything. It could stand out more.
We got we got casual nerd problems. He said very cost effective too, and could take a lot of weight. Yes, the garage shelves, man, they like 1,000 pounds, man, per shelf. Um, you know, 1,000 pounds per shelf, and they look good, man. If you do it
Hmm.
right, they're clean, right?
Yeah.
Very very clean, man. And I think I got one more picture. Hold on, that's not the picture I want to show. Hold on, I think I sent it to
Also for your
myself.
statues, you know that they also have. I think Flankster mentioned it on his channel. That he has I was thinking about getting one for this room, but he has a air purification system. A small little. It's a small. It's really not economical. Not too much space. It's a white air filtration system to take care of the dust.
Hmm. I'm gonna send one more picture, man. It didn't come through because I'm gonna show you the particular garage shelf that I found. Hold on. Um, let's see it right quick. Okay, here we go. I did send it to myself. This is the particular garage shelf that I found. So this is a place called Uline. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so this shelf right here is 18 inches deep. It's
Mm-hmm.
72 inches high, and it's
Mm-hmm.
96 inches. Okay, 96 inches long, right? Wide. And think
Okay.
about that, man. I can fit a couple of these, right? But these don't split. So this is one long pole to the left and right. So they don't split, but the shelf can go as high as low as you want to. So you can adjust it and have 1 4 on the top and 1 3 at the bottom with this, right? Because you
Okay.
can move the shelf up and down because most shelves like this, you got to put them together. You got to put them, you got to put the top and it's a pole that separates the bottom and top. This is just 4 long poles up and down, right? So
Okay.
when I'm saying what that is, that bottom shelf, you can lift that up and make it shorter. So this is 72 inches tall, right? So roughly you take out about a half inch or so, you're getting about 35 inches of display space. But most quarter scales are like say 25 inches, right? So if you take that that 72 inches and you take off 25 inches, you can have 47 inches at the bottom shelf. So that Superman hush fit in there greatly, and any 1/3, and then you can use the top shelf for quarter scales. So if you wanted to go quarter and 1/3, you can move that up and down. And at 96 inches, man, that's giving you 8 feet, 8 feet of display space across. So if you said you had, and then you can get this also 24 inches deep as well. So
Okay.
you can stagger. So if you had those X-Men line from like Sideshow, you can do the whole X-Men straight across because you got 8 feet. And then you can stagger them in such a way where you can probably fit 16 statues in one on one shelf.
Okay.
Because and then the thing is, this won't bow because when you take that's a laminate paneling and it's in white, right? When you take it off, they're metal slats against against that shelf. So that shelf is
Mhm.
just not, it's not resting on just the edges. There's metal slats of probably about 6 of them going across this whole thing. So this is a great option, dude. And I could fit 2 of these. That gives me 16 feet on this other side. So and then I can get, and this is a gray color, but I could get the magnetic tape, and when it covers it up, it's still gonna give that black front, and then it's gonna have the white shelving, and then on the back of it, I probably would get the white paneling instead of you seeing the wall. And those statues are pop, right? So
Okay.
it's these things are not easy, man. These decisions, and you have to, because once you commit and you press the buy button, you get it in your house. Now I'm gonna zoom this in, as you can see, and these come with the white laminate. These only come in 18 inches and 24 inches in depth. So the 18 inches is a more sleek look, but this middle shelf can go up and down wherever you want it, and that middle shelf has slats across, so it's going to support a lot of weight. And one thing about these garage shelves with this paneling, the type of lights I'm going to use, I can just use this adhesive that comes with it. It sticks to it, and then you can get the small screws and screw them through the wood, and it's gonna look real nice, bro. So this one's nice and clean.
That
What you
is.
think? You like
I,
this one?
I, I, I think that's a better option for you because it leaves more
Now,
space and more room. It gives you a better option to have better ideas for. I mean, to different display options for you.
yeah. And think about this though. I would I would probably get the some white corners, like the
Mhm.
wood, and put that on the side of that. So it, and then I will probably get some at the top shelf. I'll still have room though. So what I will put at the top shelf is like the LED. If I did this, it'll be the LED. What do you call those things? Like the Marvel signs and stuff that light up.
Yeah.
So it'll be the perfect fit because I've already measured this stuff. It'll be like I'll have room to put that, and then they even sell the custom light bars that can go up there, right? So I can
Right.
get a long light bar and try to get one made to say 8 feet that says like Marvel, DC Comics, Star Wars, or whatever I want, and that'll be on top of it. So man, I'm giving the ideas that I'm thinking about, man, and this is what's making it difficult and why you ain't seen the room tour. Are you talking about these Uline ones late night up early in the morning? Uh, are you talking about these Uline? These Uline? Yeah, so I like these. This Uline is nice, and they I think this says 1,200 pounds per shelf. So you're gonna be fine with your statues. And one thing the Uline has that a lot of garage shelves don't is if you can look close, like I said, the slats they go across the middle, bro. So you got way more support, way more support. So that's why I'm at. That's why I'm at with this. Trying to get these things together
It's
and
it.
these displays together.
You just gotta. The thing about it, you just gotta make. It's in the end, you have to make your decision on what you want, and you gotta stick to it. And then after you do that, then you know, like in any of us collectors, you move on from that, or you want to change it after a couple of years, then you could do that. But you gotta go with your plan and stick with it. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. That's it. I'm not going to look at any other displays because that's all it does. It just makes you change your mind all the time, and you can't get antsy with that. You got to stay focused on that one project, get it done, and get it over with. That way, you could finally see your vision come to fruition. But if you keep on looking at other displays and this and that, be like, no, but then I could do this, but then I could do that. You just gotta stay focused on one vision. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I got this idea. I'm sticking to it, and that's it. And once you do that, then like all other collectors, even BSC had done that. Remember, we you could see his earlier videos. He had one display. Then suddenly, after a couple of years, after his trial and error of different displays, options, and having to get rid of statues, what did he do? He changed it up after a couple of years to have a different display. You got to do that. You got to be able to stay focused on one vision so you could get your room done. Because we need to see your room. We need to
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
And the only way we gonna see it if Fatal stays focused on one. Everybody on the chat, tell them to stay focused on one. And that's it.
Hmm, hmm. uh, yeah, yeah, Blake Knight, absolutely, man. And the most cost efficient and easiest option would be garage shelving. And even in my middle, if I wanted to go, Uline has a shelf. What's up, George Moss? What's up, Keeses? They just came in. Yeah, Keeses said yes. I'd like to see a room right out the gate.
Thank you.
Benny Bogle said, "Stay focused, bro." Uh, Howdy, my brother, George Moss.
What up? What up?
Uline, look, Uline has. So remember, I said in the beginning the stairway.
Okay.
However, Uline has and my bulkhead is 75 inches, so the 72-inch shelf would fit under there perfectly, right?
Uh-huh.
Uline has a shelf that's 48 inches wide, not the white paneling one, but 48 inches wide, 72 inches tall. They even go up to 96, but I don't have the height. They got 84, but my basement is not perfectly even. If they had 83, it'd be perfect. 84 in some of my basement areas is 83 and a half. 84 is 72 inches. If it was perfectly 84, I would go with the Uline 96-inch height, 48-inch width, and 96-inch length. And I could get two of those and put those in the middle. Now I can't do that with the 72-inch height in the middle. I've already measured it. And then I would just have this big, well-lit middle of my room. But and then statues back to back on both tiers. So that's an
Okay.
option. That's an option as well. So not easy.
Also, one with that option that you were talking about, since you are getting the 1/6 scale a Batmobile or a couple of Batmobiles, and
I
I believe
have 3 Batmobiles. I
think
have
about setting those on top with an LED display. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I've seen actually I just saw a Batman display that somebody did, and it was a mixture between Hot Toys and statues, and it was just all Batman, and it was really,
Hmm.
really nice, man. Um I thought I had it in my phone, man. It was real dope. They had the cars on top with the Hot Toys and then the statues under the bottom. But that U line in the middle, matter of fact, I'm gonna show something else real quick that you wanted me to show. I almost forgot, bro. Um, before we go into the hall, let
Okay.
me get to it real quick. Um, my bad, my brother. You can talk about this while I look up this other picture because I know you've
So,
been um you've been you this is something that my uncle is about to drop some ducats on. Yeah. Unc want
yeah,
this. This
yeah.
is nice. Yeah.
This is
It's
done
going
by Olivia de Bardinas. She's an artist. She also was an artist that worked through Playboy and did her art was displayed on there with Hugh Hefner's commentary. But she's a famous artist. She's really good. She's done a couple of displays, including the woman version of Frankenstein. She has I think it's either it's a 1/6 scale or it's a quarter scale premium format statue. I'm not too sure. It's on Sideshow, but this is I love this version of Catwoman. I feel she was bad. I thought she was awesome. She's attractive. She was dope. But um, the cool thing about this art print is that you can get you not only do you get a regular signature that is automated, but you also get the seal of approval through Sideshow and her company, which she gets she gives the authentication of it, and then to the right side is her actual signature, her real signature on there. So I think that's a double bubble of a blessing. So yeah, this art print is definitely gonna come home to me. I love it. I I think it's awesome. Plus Batman Returns. I love both the first and second movies, and this has to come home. This is too dope to pass up. So yeah, shout out to Olivia De Vardinis, and right there you can see that's her real signature there. So every art print comes with her actual signature, and it's limited to only 350.
So you definitely getting that. It's $100. Is this
Yeah,
in stock or pre-order?
this is in stock, I believe. I believe it's in stock.
Okay. Well, you know it's gonna be Dark Side Collectibles. It's coming out with a 1/3 scale, Michelle Pfeiffer. So these prints sell out when these statues come out. So Edwin Diaz says, "What's up? What
What's
up?
up,
What up?"
Edwin? How you doing?
She's legendary. George Moss said, "Wow, love the Catwoman art." Benny Vogel and Cash said it's dope. So that means Cash probably gonna be dropping some money.
Yes, let's go,
Yeah, they don't
baby.
call them Cash for nothing. All right, so I just pulled these up real quick and I'm gonna share these. So now this is what I was talking about underneath. This is why these shelves. Now look, this is not one long board. This is this is four boards. So it's two, right?
Okay,
Um
okay.
on the top. So this one right here, you see at the top of it, right here. This is why you
Yeah,
get so much weight
I see it.
distribution. So you got 1, 2, 3 right here, right? And this one, I'm gonna show you without anything on it. This one is 48, 96 inches long. And you see, if you can see the split right here, you see that? That's two particle boards. Now, I will customize these, of course, and I'll probably use some kind of white um on it, right? And this one is 48 inches from deep, and this was in 72 inches high. Now, I
Okay.
showed you my basement. Now, instead of the two-tier system, I could go, um, I can go this, and I can do two of these, which will give me 16 feet, and I can have this extremely well lit by putting the proper lighting at the top and bottom shelf. Then I could essentially have two facing each other, and then do acrylic paneling all the way around. So my statues will be inside of a case, smack dab in the middle of my basement, and I got the room for this. So, guys, should I go with the tier system because I already got like a table created out of Cadillacs in the middle, or should I go
Hmm.
with this? I showed the pictures earlier of the two-tier system. What do you guys think in the chat? What you think?
Well, if the way I see it is like, okay, you have to
Or
compensate.
or if
You
I
have to.
see the thing is one more
You got to
thing.
compensate
I
for the room.
wish I wish that this could be split in half, and then I could just buy one of these and then just have a top table with a bottom. But they don't make them like that. And to find a shelf, a garage shelf that's 48 inches deep, if this could be cut in half, it'd be the perfect option. That would have been my dream to have that. So I just want to throw that out there, but they don't make it like that. Okay.
You
So
got to compensate for the space, Fatal. So you have to really think about, okay, if I'm gonna use this, you know,
it's gonna
if
take up the same space as my current which is about.
Because this looks wider than the previous one that you were showing.
Yeah, but if I so the previous what I got there now is 30 inches wide. But if I put the two tiers on the side, it's gonna be 45 inches wide. This is 48 inches wide, so this will be 3 inches wider, and it'll just be a top and a bottom. Okay, so
Okay.
it'll be just 3 inches wider, so not much of a difference.
Okay, if it's not too much of a difference, then I would say go with the wider one because you're getting more space. Yeah, are you getting you said you're getting the same space as far as lengthwise, right?
So except I would have three tiers with the other one because what I
Uh
got,
okay.
I would add one more, either Cadillacs or either the Besta because it's about at the same height with the legs on them. So it'd be
Okay.
48 inches. It'd be the base of the table, and then the middle of the table would be 30 inches wide and 15 inches tall. And then on each side there'll be another Besta that's 15 inches tall on either side. So it'll be a stair. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be like a three-tier stair situation.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I like the wider one because based on your statues, because some statues, if you think about it, like an example, my Batman Who Laughs. The base, it's not too wide, it's not too wide and it's not too no not too long. It's a perfectly shaped base. But if you think about it, some bases extend out. Like what is it sideshow or I forgot if it's a sideshow premium format or if it's Prime One or Queen Studios, where they have the Gambit. There's two Gambit statues, but one of them actually, even the Gambit itself, he extends more wider out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What if your base is wider? And then the other one wouldn't suit you. This one would suit better because it's a more wider. You got a more of a width base. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta what you have to contemplate. You gotta look at your statues that you have in your collection, including ones that aren't unboxed yet.
Yeah.
But you
So
have
this
to
is
look at it and be like, okay, how's the base gonna fit? What
this the
I gotta look
concept
at
again.
these.
This the first concept again, right? This is this concept. It will be 45 inches wide. So from the bottom of the first step to the top, it'll be 15 inches. And then by it being split on the other bestas, because I'm gonna have these, um, I'm gonna build them out where you won't be able to use the cubes anymore because I'll
Hmm.
have them covered. It'll be a little work, but the next one will be 15 inches. So the statues kind of overlap a little bit in some areas. And then the top would be the same thing because the whole top table will have two bestas in the middle. It'll be 30 inches wide instead of what this says is 9. This is if I did the three-tier system. So from the bottom all the way to the top, it'll be 45 inches, right? But then that'll give me 30 inches from the top of the bulkhead to the bottom of the top shelf. So anything that's 30 inches, like so all of my busts that are less than 30 inches would go on top. That's how I would do it because a lot of third scales are taller than that. Or I could use 1/4 scale statues at the top and then maybe do bust on the second shelf, but it will still kind of overlap a little bit. So I don't know, man. It's a hard decision. Initially, let me go back to my basement so I can show people. This is some displays that I seen. If that garage shelf came in one level though, if I could split it, it'd be more conducive to what I'm trying to do.
You're
I'm
right.
trying to find those pictures of my basement again. Um, I know I didn't delete it. But with the garage shelves from Uline, I know one thing that I can do. and that is light it up real good because I don't have any lights above that bulkhead, so the lights would stick on the bulkhead with the table that I would create. But with the garage shelving, it's easier to put lights on it and then run wiring and all of that along the edges of it and customize it and stuff like that. So those are that is the dilemma, bro. That's the dilemma, man. And I really wanted to get into this because I haven't talked extensively about these displays. But I
Right.
don't know where I put that picture um of my basement. I know I had it. That's the one that comes white laminate. The middle is the other one doesn't come in white laminate, but you can easily fix that with paint or cloth and stuff like that. Man, where
Okay.
the heck did I must have deleted the pictures of my basement. Um, but yeah, this one is gives you a lot of width, and it's a real. I mean, it's pretty decent price. You definitely won't get this much, uh, real estate with with a module case, dude. You're not getting this much real estate with a module case.
No.
Yeah,
No,
you're not.
and like I have to agree with you about that. I mean, it's like this. Like, no offense to the ones that do have modifications and all that, if you can afford it, but it's really timely and expensive,
Which one?
and for the module case.
Yeah.
All the size module cases, they're very timely and expensive. And me and you have both seen videos of certain YouTubers that have it, and it's just like, man. But when you go online and see it, they're super expensive. I mean, yeah, they look clean, but you know if you want to save tons of money, that's the way I look at it, and you don't have to worry about that. This will look better. That's a way better option. You can adjust it how you want it, and you can add your own lighting to what you like. You could customize it how you like it. I think if anything, we could customize it how we like it. That just gives us more freedom to do so. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
in all reality, I think that's the way to go, bro.
The
Seriously.
garage shelves instead of the table. So that means I'm gonna have to sell some of my besters
Yeah,
for.
that's the thing.
I mean,
Unless
they
you
didn't
can.
cost me that much to be honest with you. The
Right.
besters are not really that
Right.
expensive.
Vestas are not they don't break your wallet. That's a good thing about having Vestas. They don't break your wallet. But in all fairness, I mean, if you're going all out and sticking with this is the option to go to. You can adjust the lighting, you can adjust the shelving how you like it. And once you got that locked in, once you do, I think, Fatal, when you do your first display and have one of those, and you already do your first display, you add the lighting, you have the coloring, you have the statues inside. I think you're gonna love it so much that now you're gonna be like, okay, boom, 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 and your display will be done. Your basement will be hooked up. But you have to stick to the game plan. You can't alter. You gotta avert your eyes from temptation of other YouTubers or collectors out there and stick to one vision.
Avert your eyes from other YouTubers. That's why we're here. We enable. What are you talking about, buddy? This is what we do. We're enablers. We are enablers.
Yeah,
We
they enable you not to make one decision. That's what
we
I'm saying.
enable each other. We're enablers. That's what
Stay
we do.
focused. Stay
Okay.
focused.
Look. So Nisa Moa is in the building. What's up, my brother? I know duty calls. Thank you for being here, man. Benny Vogel says, dude, you can custom hold on, this is in my Benny Vogel voice because I've never heard his voice. Dude, you can customize the garage shelf for your taste.
See?
and it's easier to hide any wires. I don't know if that's how you sound, Benny Vogel, but if you do, then that was a good guess, right? Cash, we are enabled. Cash, no wisdom will be taken in consideration. None of your wisdom will be taken in consideration. Uh,
I like that,
with
Kaz. I like that.
with a neon light that says "Fatal to Collector." Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wanted to get
Yeah,
that. I'm glad you
I
said that.
was. You know what? I seen my
Benny
other
Vogel said
nephew
he
Josh. He had it.
laughed. Benny Vogel laughed, so that means that I was right.
Say what?
All right, so we're going back to the basement. Okay, we're
Okay.
going back to the basement. We're going back to the basement. Okay, so here goes some pictures. This is the middle now. Okay, this bulkhead under the bulkhead would be where the garage shelf is. Now, technically, I may have enough room to do two of the 96-inch ones and then another let me see, because that's 20. I got a good 20 feet to play with. So I can get another one that's 48 inches wide. So I can have 48 inches because I got a garage shelf on this back wall next to my display. Um, if you guys ever seen it. So I got room to go even longer. So I can get two of the 96-inch length and then a 48-inch length. And that will give me hold on, 96 times the two is 192 plus 48, 240 divided by the 12. That's 20 feet. So that would give me two shelves with 20 feet across with at least 35 inches of clearance on each shelf. But I can move that middle so I can kind of adjust it a little bit. Some of the only statues that kind of get bothered by that is like the Hush Superman, which is like over 40 something inches. But I think that middle shelf can adjust because those poses is one long pole and that middle one can adjust. And you can buy extra shelving if you wanted to make it shorter, if you wanted to have quarter scales, and you can make it three shelves instead of two. Okay, so
Right.
let's go through this. Let's go through this. So this is the back wall. Now on this back wall, I'm already committed. I have seven 30, like the 35-inch wide PAX units. They're white. They'll be covering that window, and they're the seven times that it's like I got 23 feet of PAX. Um, it's like 20 feet of PAX. Maybe they're more than 35 inches. They may be a little bit more, but anyway, I have seven PAX units. Those PAX units are I got about 7 inches above it, so I'm going to use some LED lighting above that as well. I'm committed to that. They're already purchased. They're white. They discontinued the black brown. That's why I had to go in a different direction as far as the colors. My office will have the black brown. So the desk I'm sitting at, the stuff behind me will be going to the office room. But okay, let's move on. This is the old laundry room where it'll be my office where I'll be streaming my videos from. So this backdrop will be somewhere in this room with a couple arcade system. This laundry is no longer in here. This is one picture I had. This is an area where I have statues that are and books that are video game based. And then there's a closet here. And I'm thinking about knocking this wall out, but I'm not sure if it's load bearing or not. And it's making this a other big area and have my arcade systems over here. But this is a nice little area. This is like when I first moved in and I had my DTOS and I was just kind of brainstorming and I was going to have the DTOS separate the rooms and have like two hot toys facing each side. I didn't go with that. I didn't
Okay.
go with that. This is where you come down into my basement, right? Where this
Sure.
where this wall poster's at. This is where my TV's at. And the reason I put the TV over here is because I have this closet. So all of my components will go in this closet. So I'm
Okay.
sticking with that. My wife helped me mount that TV. I'm not moving it. It's staying there. It's 82 inches and it covers up all of this wall pretty much. And it fits perfectly. So I'm not moving the TV from that. Okay. This is another view when I first moved in. And I painted this bulkhead blue. I don't know if that was a mistake, but guess what? I already did it. I'm not painting it again. So, um,
Why ain't
yeah,
you paying it again,
I'm
Fatal?
not. I'm not. So this bulkhead is where essentially those garage shelves will go under. I'm gonna frame these out because this is where I want to put my speakers. So I want to put the 2x4s. I'll frame them out skinny. I'll have 3 speakers on that side. So for my sound system. This is again another view of that area. I have statues along each side, and then the left side, I have a bookshelf, and the right side, I have a bookshelf. But I'm putting right now Street Fighter statues over there. So
Mhm.
this area, if I can knock this wall down, it'd be wider because I don't even want this door. This is a closet. I just got shoes in there. But I'm gonna take those all in my bedroom, so I won't need that. It'll be all for. So these windows will get covered as well. I don't want any UV rays. It's a basement. It is a back cave. I'm covering the windows. Actually, I'm gonna get to prevent spiders. I'm gonna put like I'm gonna get a board, like a ply board, and then I'm gonna use some caulking. I'm gonna cover the windows totally up, and the shelving to go in front of it. You will not see the windows. All of my lighting to come from lights. The lights in the middle of the room, I have some new lighting that's got 8 bulbs. It's like a chandelier, but it's tight. It's only 4 inches from the ceiling. This is another view with a laundry room that'll become my office. I'm taking the doors off the hinges. I'm getting rid of all the little the door seals. So I'm gonna make this just open. There won't be any doors except for the one leading to my my HVAC system way in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, little stuff that I can do. This was the closet area. It's a little more room to the other side. So, and look, this is when I first moved in, man. Look at this. Look, these all like quarter scales and hot toys and stuff. I had to just put them on the floor. This is when I first moved in. This is mostly hot toys. Yeah. So back to this other picture, the bulkhead.
Let
What they say.
me. I'm gonna tell you right now.
So I got plenty space, y'all. Like my wife
Look at. Nisimo
gave me
said
a
he's trying
basement.
to do math again.
So the let me get a better angle. Right here is the bulkhead where those U-line shelves will go, right? And I
Nisimo
got
said, would those be Crenshaw spiders?
Crenshaw spiders.
I don't know why he said.
Good choice. I'd cover the windows. I'm covering them. So I got the space. I got all the basement. My wife is the most glorious woman on the planet, and she's giving me that. So guys, um, I just want y'all to help a brother out. Help me. uh it's looking like people are leaning towards going ahead with the U line because they think it's gonna look clean.
People, can you just tell him stick to one option
Hey
and
man, dude,
vision?
I know that. I'm trying to get help on the option.
You have the option.
What's the
Everybody,
option? Everybody saying get the U line garage shelving.
exactly.
All right. And then on the other side, I get the slimmer ones. And
There
then
you
in the
go.
middle, get the
That's it.
wide
It's
ones.
done. It's over. You got
And
it.
then but I told you, hold on, here you go. You do you, Fatal. Man, dude, that don't help. Man, that don't help. You know what? For the first time on Cool Nerds Lounge.
Uh-oh.
Man, sit your ass down.
No, I mean not Cool Nerds Lounge, FUncle Fridays for the first time. That don't help. I have 3/4 of the basement. That's 25% is a no-go. Now I got lucky, man, but it didn't come without spending some money. So like we have we had an extended back porch when we bought the house, and we moved the laundry up there. And my wife was happy about that because she don't want to walk from the 3rd floor upstairs all the way down to do laundry. So now
Mhm.
she has her laundry on the back of her kitchen, and she loves that. So when I did that, my wife was like, I love you for that, and thank you. And hold on. I thought about a pedestal option, man. You like oh, you talking about the 3-tier.
Yeah.
You talking about the 3-tier, yeah, like a pedestal. And when I was thinking about the pedestal source, but when I was looking at the prices, man, I'm like, goodness, because I could stack pedestals in the middle. I could kind of similar to what you see in the art statue collector. And they got some nice ones that are white, and you can get them in various sizes too, and you can stagger those really well. You can really stagger those, bro. The pedestals, because you can get pedestals that are custom made that are like 48 inches wide, and then you can get. I mean, you can do a lot with pedestals, bro.
Yeah.
Like you've seen the art statue collectors, right?
Well, I think you showed it to me.
Yeah, he's the one overseas, man, in Asia. And this dude, his stuff is just gorgeous, bro. In my opinion, he got one of the best displays out there, man. Be honest with you. And you know, it's just another rabbit hole. Yeah, make this easy. How's about you do floor to ceiling with the gap for the wires and the poles, but build it yourself? Nessa Bell from Utah. I'm from Utah. Nah, he's from Chicago by way of Utah. That's my man. So we graduated together. Yeah. I don't feel like building all this stuff, but man, it's not easy. But pedestals would look good, man. He not lying. And that's the hard part. But where I'm concrete on, 100% concrete, with no reservations. On the side, when you look at this picture, the right side, those are going to be PAX units. I'm already committed. I've already built built 4 of them out. I like the way they look. The lighting is going to look good in them, and I'm leaving it there. I'm not changing that.
Units.
Yeah, I'm 100% on the PAX units. 100%. 100%. And then on the other side, I'm going to do some type of garage shelving. It's either going to be the tall version because I like the white paneling, or it's going to be the 1-tier where you got statues on top, and then you got a bottom shelf that hopefully is at least 36 inches. So that's it for that. Now we're about to get into showing our stuff before we, end today's broadcast, man. And we are doing our mail call and haul. So over the last 2 weeks, my uncle and I have done we got some stuff, and we don't just collect statues, and my uncle just don't do hot toys, man. We like to get DC Multiverse, Funko Pops, things of that nature, man. So we about to share with you in 30 seconds. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That was good. That was good.
So, all right, let's go. You first.
Me
you
first.
I'll show some.
Woo. Okay.
I got a lot, boy.
Okay.
I got a lot.
This I got through Hot Topic. Of course, I'm a fan of anime. I got.
Hold on. Wait. Did you say you were a fan of anime?
Yes.
That means you're a fanime.
Fanime. So I got the Ultra Instinct Band Presto Goku from Hot Topic. There was a sale on it, and it's pretty cool, man. I mean, it you put it together in like I think a couple of less than a minute because it comes basic two pieces. Got a stand, looks really dope. I absolutely love these statues. I got quite a few. I got to make my little corner of anime statues so I can show that off too. I got to do that in a detox because these look really dope.
Hey, it's got an opening, or you just
Yeah.
it's a full box. No, I'm saying like I ain't saying you had to open it. It's not a see through.
What?
No, I'm saying the box don't have a see through side.
No, it doesn't have a
Okay.
see-through back. This is basically how it looks
Okay.
entirely. You know, it's really dope. I mean, if
What's the
anybody
size
has
of it?
seen the Dragon Ball Super Ball, where he was battling Jiren, this battle with him going Ultra Instinct mode, too cold. This is
Okay.
a cold-blooded episode, man, or movie.
Bloody
What you got? What you got?
cold blooded.
What you got?
All right.
What you got?
I got a couple movies here.
Oh,
So I really don't buy movies anymore like I used to, but if it's a cult classic, and they have the steel case, I'll buy it. So I bought this movie, Thor Sucks Donkey. No, I bought Thor Love and Thunder, and
okay.
this movie was decent, but it wasn't all that great to me. Probably the weakest Thor movie to me. That's my opinion. But
Yes.
it's on a steel case, so I went ahead and copped it. It is watchable. I will give
It's
it a B.
sustainable. That's it.
Yeah, maybe a B minus movie, maybe a C plus, maybe a C plus movie.
I'll
C
say C
plus.
plus.
So I can watch it, but this is not the Thor that I like. You know, this is too much comedy. This is too much Guardian of the Galaxy type of vibe to it, and fighting the Fraggle Rocks was not all that, you know, but it is watchable. I can watch it, but it just didn't do it 100% for me. But I still copped it because it was watchable, and this is the collector steel book, so I got that.
That's
haven't
nice.
haven't seen this yet. The latest install
What's
of the
that,
Jurassic Park. So I went with the with this what is it called? What is this Jurassic Park called? This is
think
probably the sixth
Dominion.
movie. Dominion. Yeah. So I copped this in steelbook. I like the steelbook. So I don't really purchase movies like I used to, because if you got like HBO Max, these things are coming from the theater straight to your house, man. So you don't have to purchase it. So yeah. So back on you.
Okay. Back on me. So I saw this, you know, I'm a huge fan of okay, I as y'all can see in the corner, I got some Funko Pops and all that. But I don't collect all of them. I collect what looks dope to me. So I had to get this. It was pretty cool. It's the Blacklight Funko Pop of Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought this was ultra dope. And when you put a black light on this, man, it looks too dope. I love this, you know, just for the whole October and also for Christmas, because some people say it's a Christmas movie, some people say it's a Halloween movie. So either way, this is dope. So I end up copping this.
Okay. I raise you one pop.
All right.
And your one pop, and I go two. And while we on Christmas, I cop this one. I thought this was pretty cool. A toy soldier
That's so dope.
from
That's
the
right.
FAO Swartz. FAA Swartz. FAO Swartz since what is that? 1862. Thought this was
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. And this is a exclusive. I thought that was pretty cool. And since we own Pops, I copped this one.
Yes,
This Shuri. This is a black light. And yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
that one's dope. I like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, but
absolutely.
the F.A. Schwartz, I even went back to go get that one, and that one ain't there no more.
Yeah. See? Thanks for telling me to get it, huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dang.
You didn't get it. Back on you.
Back on me. Okay,
We're gonna
so
see
I
who cop
raised
more
you
at the end of the night.
since you had those two Funko Pops raising on me. I raised you one that is probably the value of two or three, but
Critical mass is in the building.
I got the black light, of course, of Rescue. And of course it comes with the shirt. Super dope. But this complements actually an Iron Man Funko Pop black light that was only available through Target that my daughter, Alyssa Mendez, if you're watching, baby, much love to you. But she had got it for me as a gift at ToyCon, and this complements it. So now I have both Funko Pops of the Iron Man Mark 85 and Rescue. So yeah,
All right.
it's on
You
you.
you you think you did something there. See, this what I'm talking about. He think he did something. He think he did something. So you raised me one pop, I'm gonna raise you two pops. Yeah. Look at
Oh,
this.
the
This
Shuri.
is Shuri comic book with the comic book number 11 Funko Pop. Yeah, this is dope, and it comes with this. It already comes in a case, bro. That's what I like about this one. So
Yeah, I
yeah, I
think it
copped
looks
that.
really clean.
I copped that.
That
Yeah,
is
buddy.
really clean.
Let me get that light. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I said I raised you two, right?
Uh-huh.
Ooh wee. Who is this?
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, the original Marvel Captain Marvel from
Yes.
Marvel, right? No, actually, it's not. Actually, she was like second, but I think she came before Danvers. Yeah, but this is dope, dude. This is so dope. And I probably won't take this out. I'll probably leave it like this. But it does come with the case already. Now these about what 19.99 at Target. So these are both only at Target exclusives, man.
That's dope.
Target exclusives. So yeah. Um yeah.
All right.
Monica.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, Monica said, Angel of mine.
So I got this, of course, during our haul. And this one I had to get it. It's
A
too
dancing
dope.
girl.
And it was like too fire. So had to get Hordak from Masters of the Universe Revelations, but the Princess of Power collection. Hordak, this is dope. Absolutely clean. I love the way they did the detail. It's articulated. You could change
You
out. You got
Hordak. You
huh?
Hordak.
Hordak.
Yeah, I got him too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
we geeking out right here.
We
So
geeking out.
this is super dope. Yeah. Yeah.
You Hordak. Yeah. So yeah, my
And the
Hordak's
art
better
print,
than
the
yours.
art print is ridiculous on the back. And if you don't want to take it out of box, you can always display them like this, because each and every Master of the Universe Revelation box has art on the side, and you can have them like stacked up like that on the side. Looks really dope. But yeah,
they want an Uncle Room tour.
ooh,
Yeah, he said.
Lord have mercy.
All right, so while we on the Masters of the Universe, you still with them?
Go
You
ahead.
got some
You
more?
go ahead. I got like I just got two more things, but I'm saving the best for last.
You can't do. You got more than two more things. I know you've been copping more. This is toy hauls, because we ain't did a toy haul yet.
I have no
So when we went to Target, we found out that if you spent 100, you got 25 back.
Correct.
So all right. Y'all see who that is? She-Ra.
You got the
While we stay in Masters in the Universe, we are definitely He-Man Masters Universe fans here.
all day.
Hey man,
You guys need to see Fatal statues of He-Man, including his
hold on,
Mondo
man.
figures.
I know you got this, dude. Just stop playing.
Yes, I do.
Beast
Matter of
Man.
fact, I'm looking directly at him.
Yeah, so that was part of the haul.
Yeah, I got them right over here. I got them stacked up over here. I got a lot of them, man. Ooh.
You got this one too.
Yes, I do.
Trap Jaw.
And hold on, I'll pull out one even better.
All right, let me throw you up on the screen. So they had a sale where you spend 100, you get 25.
There goes your
off.
beast, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. There goes your beast, man. And this one,
you could take these out the box and then put them back in, though.
Yeah, that's the good thing about them.
This one I got on. This was on clearance. This one was dope. The Savage He-Man.
I don't want.
The Savage He-Man from the Netflix series with Orko. I really thought this was a good deal. It was $14.99, 50% off. Oh man, I didn't get that. Who was? Hold on, man. Put you up on solo. Oh, not. I mean, my bad. I put myself on solo.
That's all right.
Hold on, man. Put that up there.
Merman.
Who's that? Oh, that's Merman from the Netflix series. Okay.
Yes.
Man, dude, guess what happened? I was waitlisting on the Tweeter head Merman.
Are you kidding me?
The exclusive with the staff. And
but
dude,
why were you waitlisted? I thought
because it wasn't available. I didn't get that. I didn't pre-order it out the gate. So then when I went on there, I added to the cart, and I said I'm gonna cop it when I get home, and it was no longer letting me add it to cart, bro. So I'm gonna have to wait. I'm back on the wait list. So it's $450 of the exclusive, but I think it looked better with the with the staff.
Yeah. Well, that's the exclusive, right?
Yeah, man. The other one come with a sword, and that it just ain't calling Merman to me. That like he got a sword that's sticking out like, and hold on, I'm not even on the screen, but the sword just sticking out, but the staff just looks more Merman. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course it does. I mean that's the way it should be. Man. Let me get this other one. Go ahead.
King Grayskull.
Oh, you got. Stop playing. That is dope.
The brother. This look dope.
I want that one. That's the one I want.
But I'm on. Yeah, you didn't get it. But I'm gonna figure out a way to display these in DTOS. That's why I still like DTOS too. So, yeah.
All right, I got one for you.
But garage shelving, if you got a long length garage shelf, you can do a scene. Like if you want to do the scene from Infinity War, all that, man. That's what's good about garage shelving. And with the ones I showed y'all earlier, if I wanted the top unit to be say 7 inches, right? for figures like that and light it up well with my basement height, you'll be able to see each shelf really well. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about not having real tall ceilings, because you can't display that high anyway. And I don't have any friends that are 7 feet tall. And so most people be able to see it and not hit their head on the ceiling, because I don't have any 7 foot tall friends.
Okay.
How do you neither have Bob Ross Deadpool, Garage 7? You love it.
Rob Ross Deadpool. Oh.
Get He-Man and Skeletor and Hordak. They are worth more.
Yeah, I got actually I got all of them, and I even got one that but this one I got a long time ago. I have actually this one, the Scareglow. I changed it up. There's something special about this Scareglow. I'm telling you. Not only does the head glow, but I customized it myself, took the time, intricately detailed each and every body part on them to where the bones glow.
Oh wow!
Because I got the glow paint, and if
Hold on,
get
you did
this
it on that actual figure there?
Yeah, on this actual figure. Like,
and you put them back in the box.
Yeah. So everything, even the hands, the detail on the hands, it all glows exactly. I did it in detail because you see the detail on the hands. Mm-hmm. Every little bone glows individually.
Oh wow! And it didn't do that at first?
No, they didn't do that. So I went to Michael's myself, bought the glow paint, and
you didn't go. Your wife didn't take you. You went yourself.
Huh?
Your wife didn't take you. You went yourself. I went to Michael's myself.
She didn't take me,
sound like a 5-year-old. He sound like a 5-year-old that caught the bus to Michael's by himself. I went to Michael's all by myself.
And then this one you probably ain't got. You need to get it.
I don't.
Stinkor.
Wow.
They did a really good job on them. I think it looks dope. Two head sculpts, pretty dope. But to compliment Trapjaw, here goes one.
Yeah, that's dope. Man, you bringing the heat, man. Okay. All right. So that's it for Masters of the Universe?
That's it for Masters.
All right. Boom.
Ooh, stop playing. The 3-pack.
The 3-pack.
You got Big Head, Sunman, and what is it? Space Sumo. There's a story to this. If people don't know, you can YouTube it. The young lady that actually did this for her son. Hence the name Sunman, because her son did not happen to see any characters of color. So she decided to customize and make a figure herself. But then she decided to go ahead and make her own little company. And it comes with different type of characters of all races, including Latin races. And of course, the first one was Sunman. So this is really important to me and Fatal. We really love that she came out with this, and Mattel reached out to the woman and got the privilege rights with her. So of course she's being blessed with money and all that also, and they redid the figures. So that's awesome. All right. And that is a $50 pack, and that is too dope. I'm telling you. That is dope.
What you got next?
What I got next?
Okay. I'm gonna pull these up though. So with the sales that they had, they had these movies buy one get one half off, and so I ended up copping the 4K.
Back to the Future. That's
Back to the
classic,
Future.
man. You
Yeah,
gotta
the
have it.
triple set, the 4K, and then I went and got the first 5 movies in 4K of
Nice.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
And
So
they had a sale on that?
they had
Man,
movies buy one get 150. So
that's
yeah.
great.
Next cop, what you got?
Okay. Your all-inspiring movie that you talked about with no spoilers. It's Black Adam.
It's who?
So Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Great head sculpt on this action figure by McFarlane Toys, which, by the way, people,
Which, by the
yes,
way,
sir. The double bubble.
the double bubble will always get you in trouble. We talking about something else right now. The bubble will always get you in trouble. Hence, you say,
Yeah.
Lord, have mercy, and ask for forgiveness. Even if a man look at a woman with lust in his eyes, he have already fallen to the sin of
And
adultery.
show that artwork on the back. It's pretty dope.
Stay away from the double bubble. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is dope.
This is dope.
So I got some cops that I'm not showing until Monday.
Okay.
I don't want to give up everything, but while we on the topic of discussion of Todd McFarlane's multiverse.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Martian Manhunter, and you got the gold label edition. This is awesome.
And I was shocked that this was there, bro.
Yeah.
Because anything with DC with guns, you're not going to be getting it in the future when it comes to toys, from what they tell us.
Wasn't that the one that I get? Yeah, that's the one I gave you.
Yeah. So this is what my uncle gave me.
That Flashpoint Batman, it's
Hold on, no. Did you give it to me yet? Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yes, I did.
I thought you said you didn't have it with you, and I ended up buying that.
No.
You gotta double check, man. Check your trunk.
You gotta double check.
Said your wife
gave
had...
it to you.
Hold
I
on.
brought it
What
to
did
you?
What was in the trunk though?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. No,
Should I
tell
say
me.
it?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay.
You know what it is. Confused. All right, what you got? You got another?
Okay. This is my last for me. It's my last for me. But this is a big one. This one came in yesterday. I was super excited. I was telling Fatal, but he told me don't say nothing. Just surprise me. So to go along with what came in the mail, of course, I'm just gonna show this. This is before I show you what I actually got.
Hold on. This is the final, right?
Yeah, this is the final.
All right, hold on. Well, hold on. Let me go first because you said that's the final.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
go
while
ahead.
we was on Todd McFarlane,
do it.
I wanted to. This is the one you told me to grab. So, that the Todd McFarlane, that signature series that I bought a Spawn, I want to line these up with that in a display case.
And it's gonna look really nice. And matter of fact, that sold out at the Target that we usually go to, Fatal.
So I'm glad that I got this.
They
wouldn't allow any sales on this. This was $40. Overall, I think it was a great price. And
it is. You're getting
this is characters
I
I don't see them doing a lot. So this is gonna look real nice with my Spawn signature series. Because you said these are the same heights, right?
Yeah, it's basically the same height. Spawn is always a little bit bigger because he's Al Simmons and his height is around 6'3", I think in the comics, something like that.
I grabbed this. This was like $8, $9.
And that's a metal Hot Wheels
Razor Crest.
That is die cast. That's
Razor
nice.
Crest. Yeah.
A Razor Crest.
And
Fatal is coming in with the at the end with some heat.
I got this Farouk.
Farouk.
Yeah, man. I was happy to get this. Well, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, you know, Butch Reed.
That's dope.
And then finally these two. And that's it for the day. And then you can show what you got. You don't see these very often.
No, they're not. They're not at. I haven't seen them after that. I haven't seen them
Yes.
for the new
So,
Avatar movie that's coming out,
yeah.
and they are extremely detailed. McFarlane, he was one of the first ones to actually do better than screen print technology. He was one of the ones that actually had artists sculpting head sculpts on action figures.
And then finally, I forgot to bring this up when you showed the glow in the dark.
Yes,
So Gamora and Nebula, the glow in the dark pops. So we get stuff like this too because
yes.
you get all of this stuff cheaper than a quarter scale statue. Matter of fact, with the sales, that was I think everything that I showed other than
Tell them
like
how
the
much you
movies,
say. Just tell them
I
that.
might have spent about 250, man. That was it. On all of that stuff over the last few weeks or so doing cops. So that's why, if you're not everybody, younger people don't have the means to go out here and buy quarter scale and third scale and half scale and life size bus. So collecting
Right.
is for everybody, and you got
Right.
to start somewhere. So I still enjoy these things, the
Yeah,
smaller
we do.
stuff.
We definitely.
I said finally, but look, I copped this. I thought
Look
this
at
was
it.
pretty neat, man. You
That
know,
is dope.
yeah, and it was guess how much this was? $1.29. And it's a purple Batmobile. So collecting is for everybody, man. At all ages, all price levels are out here for things. My oldest daughter used to always collect little small trinkets, and she still kind of does it. She's 16, so it's a bunch of different things we can get out into and collecting. I'm not one of those collectors like I've moved on to bigger and better things, and
Correct.
like because I don't diss garage shelving when people say, "Well, I'm going all custom. I don't want any cheap IKEA furniture." I'm hearing collectors say this, but why would you say that? Because now are you putting yourself in a position where you think now you've got a little money or your channel grew and you got a little paper and now I'm on a bigger and better things? No. If that's what you want to do custom shelving, do that. But like don't poop on where you came from, no matter what level
Exactly.
you get to,
And
right?
and
Because we
then
all
that
can come crashing down.
and that can also that can also like deter people from either one wanting to like your channel or seeing you as just you're not transparent and all that and the way it's like don't because that can deter them from trying to collect and this and that. Well, I can't be this way because I can't afford that, and people will be afraid to even speak to a collector like yourself, Fatal, or me, or Sick, or somebody like that, because they would think like, oh well, they collect this is not important to them,
Yeah,
and
or
and that's the thing.
they're on another level. So
Right.
there are levels to it. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I still collect the small stuff personally. Now I'm not saying that you have to if
Right.
you collect if third scale statues are your thing, you can afford it. That's your thing. I
That's your thing.
collect everything, and I still enjoy the small collectibles, man. I still get just as hype. Now I don't always show hype. But I still enjoy those things, man, because I like the GI Joe. I still got GI Joes that are brand new in boxes and totes being
Yes.
preserved. It's what I grew up on. So who am I to just say I only collect these things because you know those are petty things. I just don't. Um, I think that shelving is something that has to fit your collection. And one thing
Correct.
about custom shelving, once you customize it and they bring out a statue that's 1 inch taller than that custom shelf, you stuck. You
Yep.
stuck. Or you're
Yep.
gonna tear that down. You're gonna have to tear that display down. So you have to be careful with that kind of stuff too. Now that's just when that's what, and there's nothing wrong with it, but we don't diss where we came from,
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's just how I look at it, man. Because I still like detox, and I think I can do a blend of different type of shelving in my collection. But in the end of the day, I want to ensure that my collection is clean. That I don't want to be cluttered. But guess what? Some people have collections where they keep them in the boxes, and it looks like a store. But that's their prerogative, and that's their style. My style
Correct.
is I collect pretty much everything, but I want to display it neatly, and
Exactly.
I'm getting there to give you guys a great room tour as well, and my uncle as well. So
Yes.
finally, my uncle has one more cop, one more haul
Here
that
we
he
go.
wants to share. And without further ado, that's how we're gonna end the show.
Here we go. So here's a hint to it. Fatal, you and I have this statue.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we know what it belongs to. What famous book that now certain people call it the Grail book or a Grail book. But
The Batwing.
yes, the Batwing. It
Yeah, I got
came
that
in.
one signed and CGC.
Yep. And
Batman Damned.
Batman
Oh,
Dad
you
signed
got it.
by Jim Lee.
Wow. Hold on, man.
And wait, bam!
Is that the
Um,
first one? The Batwing?
the Batwing. And the cool thing that I'm so excited about this is that this is from my collection. You know what I'm saying? This is my book, my collection. I sent it out. I got it pressed by CGC just to make sure. And it came back a 9.8 and it's signed by Jim Lee.
Now, stay right there and talk about that one. I'll be right back. Talk about it real quick.
So this for those of you that do know, we know about the Batwing, where it has basically it doesn't really show the wang. It just shows the silhouette. But this book raised such an uproar with just the community in general, and including I think Copa, that they decided to send out a second run after the fact, a second run of it, and they just basically blacked out even the silhouette of it. But this is the original one with the silhouette of the Batwing, and but that's neither here nor there. The storyline of Brian Azzarello of Batman Damned, great storyline. I love it. I know you guys love it. I know you guys really appreciate the artwork inside, which is done by Lee Bermejo, who to me personally has been a favorite of mine. And you guys seen on my channel that I get a lot of Lee Bermejo artwork. I love his artwork. It's like it looks like an oil painting. That's how ridiculous it does. It looks, and I just love it. And this is like my second signature CGC. I'm so geeked about it, and I'm so geeked that it's a 9.8, bro. I mean, people, this is just super exciting, and it was encouraging just to see this. And short little story, I kept on ignoring this post-it that came in my mail for the first and second time because I work till 4 o'clock. By the time I get home at around 5 over here, the post office is closed. So I kept on missing out, and I was like, man, I gotta be able to pick this up. I don't know I didn't know it was actually to post it for this this CGC because I didn't get a notification, which I got to reach out, or CGC, if you see this, please send out emails to your clientele and let them know that the CGCs are on their way or their books are on their way, because I didn't get a notification. So I wasn't aware of what was coming in the mail. I just kept on getting postage. So when I did so, I went to the post office. Thank goodness I got out early on a Thursday and was able to arrive on time around 4 o'clock before they closed and all that. And I was able to get this, and it's surprising me, 9.8. This is too dope. I love the storyline. Me and Fedor are huge fans of Jim Lee, Brian Azzarello, and Lee Bermejo. And this right here, this is just like, oh, it complements my statue right here. Hopefully later on, Redeemer 23 collectibles can blow up and get, I can actually get two grails, the Batman Hunt statue and also the Liber Mayho statue of the Batman Dam, or the Batman Noel, because both of them are really awesome. Both statues are very detailed. I just like the extra head sculpts that come with the Prime Run Bermejo statue. So yeah, that's my preference. But yeah, that's what it is. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
Yep. I am definitely here, my man. I couldn't let you upstage me on my, what up, Payne? Hold on, wait. We got George Moss. The smaller things tend to give me even more of a childhood nostalgia feeling than statues at time. Absolutely, especially like some man when that came out. What's up, Payne? How you feeling, my man? So, my uncle be trying to upstage me. You know what I'm saying? So he knew he when he saw that I had this, and I bought this already pressed.
Right.
Now mine's is a 9.8 as well.
Right.
But you come on. This is FUncle Friday, so technically this is our show, but this is Fatal the Collector. So you're gonna try to come upstage me. So I'm gonna have to hit you with the knockout punch, because mine is signed by who, man?
Azzarello and Bermejo.
No, it's signed by Jim Lee.
Or is it by Jim Lee and Azzarello?
It's signed by Lee Bermejo.
Okay.
No, hold on. No, it's signed by Azzarello and Jim Lee. And this was signed back in 2018. Okay. This was signed back in 2018. Now, I was gone for a minute while you was talking, but I could still hear you. So I'm like, good. I'm gonna catch him right on the tail end when he get done, and I'm coming back for blood because I couldn't find it. I could not find it, dude. That's why I need to get my basement in order. But yeah, we collect a little bit of everything, me and my uncle, man, and I've been collecting for almost 18 years. My uncle has been collecting now for about maybe, I don't know. You've been collecting a little while too, but just on a different scale. And it's fun, man. And this what we do. Y'all can catch us. FUncle Fridays is something we're gonna do when we can. So like we both off today, and I've decided to do it early today. But we will be right back at you on Monday, not at 7:05, but at 8:05 p.m. because at work I have to do I'm helping out with a haunted house. I'm off on Monday, but they asked me to come in to help. So I'll be dressing up, helping do a haunted house, facilitating that for kids in the community. So I'll be a little bit late. I'll be getting off at 7, and
Mm.
we'll be back for Cool Nerds Lounge on Monday at 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. The channel has reached 300 subscribers, so we will be giving out the Sideshow S, brand new. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, be in the chat, comment in the regular comment section and in the chat, and then you'll have an opportunity to win this before the show is over. Not this one, but a brand new one, packaged up and ready to go.
Nice.
My man Edwin Diaz going to be having something special sent out to him because he won last time, and I wanted to send him his pop, and we had some problems while the stuff was going on in Puerto Rico. And he was like, man, I'm good. You don't have to send. Don't go through the trouble. But I will go through the trouble. So I'm putting together him like a winner's box of some different things that I'm going to send to him. So, I come through when I give out prizes. I come through. The world is made things challenging a little bit, though, sometimes. But you will get what I'm sending out. I got some prizes that's supposed to come to me that ain't came yet either, but sometimes that happens. Monday, I will be unboxing the XM Studios 1/6 scale Hawkman.
Ooh,
Yes, and this is going to be the comic book version of Hawkman. So, man, I really would like for you guys to join us because, as you can see right here, this is the Black Adam from XM Studios, and I did Shazam last Monday, and they both are beautiful statues, especially when you consider the detail packed into them for 1/6 scale, and they're at the 500 point. And when you compare it to the prices of statues today, they're definitely worth it. So Monday, and then I got another surprise, and it will be a full spoiler review. We revealing everything about Black Adam on Monday. So my uncle still ain't seen it, but he better get his tail in the theater. Actually,
I got to get there.
You ready? You want to go see it now?
Most definitely.
No, I mean I come scoop you.
Oh, you mean go see it now?
It's 1 o'clock. They got some 2 o'clock showings. I don't know. Maybe me and my uncle gonna go see it. I don't know. Let's see what we're gonna do. So we'll talk about that when we get out of here. But man, thank you for joining us here. The show is almost 2 hours today. Normally we go an hour and a half. So you guys keep it fun with your comments and everything. I appreciate you being here with us early today. Again, we have reached 300 subscribers on the Fatal to Collector channel. If you want to follow my uncle, his name is right there. Redeemer 23 Collectibles. Go over there and holler at him. But hey, we trying to reach 500, and I'll be giving out something great. And at 1,000, we giving out something greater. So every milestone, we're gonna give out greater things. And but more than just subscribing, the comments in the comment section is what keep me motivated to do this, because I like sharing these geeky things with my fellow collector minded individuals in this world, because it brings a little lightness in a dark world sometimes. We don't make idols out of these statues and action figures, but they do bring us some nostalgia and childhood memories. And after a hard day's work, you come into your cave or your collector room, and you can just sit back, unwind, and just lose yourself in something different, and something fun. So again, join us on Monday, 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna have a great panel on, and we're gonna do a full spoiler review of Black Adam. And show coming up after that, we're gonna do another unboxing. The Hush Superman is coming soon, and the custom capes that I got from Phoenix. I'm gonna try to get him on the show on the Cool Nerds Lounge so he can share with you his passion for creating these beautiful capes. And I'll do an unboxing and a caping of the black version of the Hush Superman. So we got some things coming, man, and some reviews are coming soon. So just stay tuned, man. Keep coming in and keep watching. And that's it for today. I appreciate you guys. And you know how we end it. Peace and God bless.
God bless.
It's Fatal the Collector.
With statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave our followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not making an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
That'll let us compete with our
Bring
rivals.
tours and conversation in this cool nerds nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal the Collector.